My name is Francisco De Cristo, and I'm from New York City, Queens, and I'm here on a public health internship for 2 months. I experienced it working, socializing, having fun with the team, and overall learning about the culture here. For the most part, I think that the people are really kind and genuine, and it's easy to get along with people here. I think for me, that's that was, it was really nice, especially coming from back home where everyone is disconnected in a sense because it's very abundant in people. So coming to this city and being able to connect with people was nice. I did. Yeah, I did. I thought it was great. The room was a bit cold, but it's no problem. Other than that, it was fine. I enjoyed the house, the kitchen. I made a lot of food, which is important to me, and overall, it was good. Food in Cape Town is incredible. I mean, I'm from New York City, so we're exposed to all different kind of foods. And coming here, I think there were similarities in the sense where there's different foods, multicultural foods, and I was able to relate to that. And I tried everything. I enjoyed everything. Honestly, there weren't really any meals that I disliked here. The activities were great. I think for the most part, for the week, I was pretty busy working. My schedule was pretty busy, but I was able to, have some fun in the afternoon and evenings. We did some hikes during the week, some dinners, which were really fun. Weekends were great. I was off on Fridays, so Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, we did tons of stuff. We went surfing, we hiked a bunch of mountains. We went out and experienced the nightlife, which was great. I also, I'm big into sports, and so I joined the CrossFit gym here, and I CrossFit back home, so I was able to work out, and it was really easy because it was right down the block from my house, and it was convenient, and the people there are also super nice, and I enjoyed it very much.
So everything fell into place?
Everything fell into place over time. It was an adjustment period, but it worked out well.
Again?
Absolutely, definitely. If I had to choose, I would definitely do it all over again. But this time, I would do it for a longer period of time as opposed to just 2 months, because I was shocked by how fast it went by. I came over here, and I came with the preconception that it was going to be really long, and 2 months is a long time, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to handle this. And now I have about a week and a half left, and it's shocking.
So are you sad about going home?
Yeah, for sure. It's bittersweet in a sense. It's bitter because I made so many good friends here, and I had such a good time, and I made so many good memories. And it's sweet because I also learned a lot here, and I'm ready to bring that back home and apply the knowledge and skills I've learned to the workplace back home. And I also enjoy being in New York City as well. It's my home. Application process was fairly easy. I found Masambeni through self-research, and I contacted Elijah straight through the website, and it was pretty easy because he laid out exactly what needed to be done, what I needed, what I would be doing. He reached out to the organization I was going to be working with before I even came, so I was able to get a good idea of what I was going to be doing before I got here, which is really important to me. So overall, the application process was pretty easy. There really wasn't anything too complicated. Yeah, absolutely. At first, it was a bit slow because I think for the most part, a lot of these organizations aren't really sure what to expect from their interns. I mean, they can get a general idea through a CV or a resume, but they don't really know what your capabilities are until you're integrated and until you're doing work. And for me, that was motivating because it gave me an opportunity to showcase my skills and bring to the table different values that I possessed, and it worked out well. So I was able to complete tasks with no problem, and gradually they were able to give me more and more complicated things to do, and I was able to do them as well. And I learned a lot throughout the process. And the people within the organization are also really cool to work with. They're motivating, and they allowed me to, to be creative, and that was important for me. To be honest, I didn't really have any problems here. I think, there was some side stuff that needed to be done, like renting a car, or, what I needed to be doing as far as, transport from here into work, or where I needed to be at what times. And that was pretty easy. The whole team was helpful. Elijah was really helpful about that. The great thing about Elijah is that he's easy to access, and you can reach out to him at any time, and he's involved. So that was important for me, is having your director being very integrated and in close contact with the interns, because it makes everyone feel like they're listened to, and it makes everyone feel comfortable with bringing up any issues that they have. So that was pretty easy for me. Yeah, I do, for sure. I think for interns that are coming here, I would say that it's important that you come with the mentality to be creative and entrepreneurial and willing to go above the boundaries, because I think it's important for you to come into an internship and not just expect to be told what to do, but to have this preconceived notion that you should be able to add value to that organization and bring something different to the table, and think about how your skills and your knowledge before this internship can help them as well. And you don't be scared to be creative, because people would be surprised by how much these organizations value when interns bring something different to the table. So doing what you're told is always important. Obviously that's a must. It needs to be done. But I also think that if you feel that you're not doing enough, communicate as well. Communicate with your director, your organization, and explain to them what you're feeling. Don't hold it in, because you're here for a short period of time, and you really want to make that count. You want your experience to count within that short period of time. It's an internship, and you're here to learn. I mean, that's the primary goal. Is you're here to learn, and you're here to get something out of it. So communication is important, and like I said, don't be scared to be creative and think outside the box. And know your own value and bring that to the table too.